Surge pricing on Uber Eats. Will drivers make more money? What up YouTube, it's Jermaine back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about Uber Eats and the surge pricing, and looks like Uber will be making money off of Uber Eats now. Last night I whipped out the Uber Eats app and I went to the app, clicked on one of the restaurants that I usually order from, and I noticed, what's up with this new fee? What was that new fee? That new fee was a busy area fee. What does that mean? Well, that's basically surge pricing without saying surge pricing. Pretty much how this works. When certain restaurants are busy, there's an extra fee added onto the delivery amount and the cost of the food. Now this fee can vary anywhere from like $1 to like $9.98. Now I haven't seen it higher than that. It could possibly go a lot higher than that, but as of now, the highest I've seen in my area is like $9.98. Now this is in Oakland. This may not be in all areas, but let's just talk about what's going on right now. Let's just talk about this. Now, drivers, as you know, whenever you go out and you accept the Uber Eats order, you may receive an email from Uber similar like this: boost earnings. Pick up in this area and all of the requests you pick up are 1.5 boost, or pick up in this area between these hours and all the requests you pick up are 2x boost. Well, looks like Uber is shifting that onto the customer now. Before, you could order items any time of the day and it would cost you the same amount of money. Now, if it's busier, it's gonna cost the customer more money to order. But my next question, will customers order as frequently? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. Maybe Uber Eats will have a little competition because there are a lot of other carrier companies out there. They don't want Uber Eats to come in and eat up all their market share. So we'll have to see how the whole Uber surge pricing model works. Now, will drivers make more money? That's probably why a lot of you guys are watching this video. You want to know, so is this good for drivers? Is this good for drivers? Well, actually, it looks like that this will be not so great or not so bad for drivers. Doesn't look like anything's gonna change, if you ask me. Before, a customer would order something for, $20 and Uber would charge a $5 delivery fee. Let's say the restaurant and the customer location was 4 miles away, so the driver would make like 10 bucks. Let's say that happened during a boost hour. Uber's gonna pay the driver double, so now Uber's coughing out $15 for that delivery and the customer only paid $5, so Uber's negative 15 out of that. Uber's still going to make money off of the item delivered from the restaurant to the customer because Uber's going to get a percentage of that sale, so Uber's still making money. Now, since Uber is rolling out surge pricing on Uber Eats, Uber is going to make even more money just because they're not going to have to come out of their pocket and make up for the driver, just like they did once before. This is why Uber's doing this. It's not gonna hurt the driver. The driver's gonna make the same amount of money. Uber is just gonna make more, and they're gonna push it off to the customer. Will there be less requests coming in on Uber Eats? I honestly believe there will be less requests coming in on Uber Eats. Myself, I have a ton of Uber Eats credits, but when I look at my Uber Eats credits, there is a $5 delivery fee, and now around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, like all the restaurants that I would normally order from, there's a $10 fee added plus the $5 delivery fee. So before I even order the food, I'll have to cough up 15 bucks. And let's say I only want to order something that's like, $7 or $8. It's going to cost me $15 to order that $8 item. Now that's not a price I'm willing to pay. If I had to choose, I would probably make something at the house, or maybe I would just go get in my car and drive to the restaurant and go pick that food up. That's the deal breaker. $5 delivery works out very well in my favor. I'll give you guys a perfect example. Okay, I'm at my house now, and I've had to look for a parking spot. It takes time to look for a parking spot. And let's say I'm here and I want to order food. I'm gonna have to get in my car, drive to the restaurant. Maybe I'll have to wait in line at the restaurant, but before I wait in line at the restaurant, I may have to park at that restaurant. Who knows how long that's going to take. After I wait in line, order the food. Okay, let's just say I call the restaurant and said, look, I want to pick up 2 falafels and I'll be there in 10 minutes. So I still got to find a parking spot, still got to go in, wait in line, get the food. What if the food's not ready? I'm going to have to wait around for the food. That's going to be about 30 minutes for me to go from my house, pick the food up, and then come back, look for a parking spot again, and then sit down and chill. I'm willing to pay $5 to have someone deliver those falafels to me. Now on the other hand, if I have to pay $15 for those same falafels, maybe it's better that I get in my car and just drive down there. What I think will happen if Uber continues to increase the pricing on Uber Eats, there will be less food deliveries coming in. Now I could totally be wrong. Maybe Uber surges the prices on Uber Eats and all of a sudden there's more and more orders coming in, but I just don't see how that is. One thing I've noticed from doing Uber Eats deliveries, there are a large percent of the deliveries that are just single item deliveries. And what I mean by single item deliveries, I'm talking about someone that's ordering food just for themselves. Like someone may order, a drink with a salad, or a burger with a drink. Like this is an item going to one person. Usually when someone orders an item like that, it's in between $10 and $15, and the delivery fee is $5. So for the customer, it's $20, but so what? What if the customer couldn't leave the office? Maybe the $20 is worth it for them. Now with surge pricing on Uber Eats, the customer may look at that $15 burger, and then now they're looking at another $15 to get that burger to them. They may just say, hey, maybe it's better I pack a lunch tomorrow. I do want to show you guys one example from last night. This was an order that I placed, and I was just stunned to see how much this was going to cost me if I was going to place this order. Of course I didn't place this order. I ended up making pasta instead. Here's my order from last night. Now if you guys can see, I ordered the spinach samosa, and here it's $4.50. Not bad. Now what I'm used to paying the $4.50 plus the $4.99 booking fee. However, last night when I got ready to order this item, I noticed this fee, busy area fee. We're going to call that surge pricing. And it was $9.98, which is double the price of the item I ordered. Plus, I still have the booking fee. And I had a $4.50 discount. So for me to order something that costs $4.50 with a $4.50 discount is going to cost me $15.40. That's not a good deal anymore. That seems very expensive now. Now here's another offer Uber was throwing out. Free delivery on orders over $50. Now remember, Uber makes a percentage off of the item from the restaurant. Therefore, they can afford to give you free delivery if it's over $50, because they're probably making a 30% cut off of the $50 item that you ordered. Here's another update to the Uber app. As you can see, it says get your order sooner. Meet your carrier outside to save time. Now they're putting this as an option for people to check, and if you check it, it looks something like that, and you will get your food a little bit faster. I think this is a great idea. I think customers will like this option just as much as carriers. I've ordered deliveries in certain areas where I notice, okay, the driver's here, he's here, but I don't see the driver for another 5 minutes, or I don't see the driver for another 10 minutes. And now this will be an option for the person ordering the food. Okay, I can go meet this guy downstairs and I can get my item earlier, and I don't have to look on my phone and see, okay, you've arrived and I'm gonna have to wait 10 more minutes for you to get upstairs and go through security, circle around the block 3 times looking for a parking spot. This is another awesome feature Uber is adding, throwing out there. This new change will save carriers a lot of time. I mean, just think, let's say you do 20 deliveries in a day. 5 out of those deliveries, you have to wait an additional 10 minutes. That's 50 minutes that you've lost throughout the day. I think this is going to be great. This is going to be good for drivers. This is going to be good for customers. And this will actually make Uber a little bit more money. This could possibly save you a few extra minutes and you can be on that next delivery. Right now, I'm really curious to see what will happen with Uber Eats. I'm also curious to know what you guys think. Do you guys think more people will use Uber Eats if it costs more? Do you guys think less people will use Uber Eats? I mean, this is sort of a new thing. They've just rolled it out here in the Oakland, San Francisco area. I don't know if this is going to spread to other markets. My guess is this probably will spread to other markets, especially if it works in this market. But for now, we're going to have to just hold on and see what happens. You guys know with Uber, all the time, things change. They lower rates, they get rid of bonuses, they add new incentives. Who knows what this company has for the drivers coming up soon. Also for the riders as well. But just wanted to make a quick video to just let you guys know about this new Uber Eats pricing update. Like I say, don't know if drivers will make more. Hopefully drivers will not make less. And maybe this will be coming to a market near you soon. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this from me, hit that subscribe button. And thanks a lot for watching. Peace.